Very few death mysteries have been tracked in this country in the manner in which the Sushant Singh Rajput death mystery has. From the first day, India Today has been reporting both sides of the story, reporting factually, objectively, telling you the truth for what it is, because we run a newsroom and not a courtroom. 112 days later, after the death of this promising Bollywood star, the AIIMS panel of doctors led by Dr. Sudhir Gupta has confirmed on record that the crack team of 7 forensic experts has unanimously, and I stress the word unanimously again, concluded that Sushant Singh Rajput died by suicide and that this isn't a case of murder. Here is our lead story.
One death, 5 theories. Nearly 4 months of intrigue. And now the dust seems to finally settle in the most talked about case of 2020. The AIIMS panel head Dr. Sudhir Gupta, who was analysing Sushant's viscera report for at least 3 weeks, has ruled out the murder theory and termed it a clear case of suicide.
The AIIMS chief of forensics and also the chairman of the medical board looking into the death of Sushant Singh Rajput has made it explicitly clear to the India Today group that Sushant Singh Rajput's death is a suicide. He has ruled out any foul play. He has categorically made it clear that the AIIMS report, which has been submitted to the CBI, clearly says that Sushant Singh Rajput's death is a case of hanging.
The report by All India Institute of Medical Sciences also concurs with the opinion of Mumbai's Cooper Hospital team that carried out autopsy of Sushant Singh Rajput.
Autopsy on Sushant Singh Rajput's body was conducted at the Cooper Hospital on June 14th. This was conducted under supervision of 5 senior doctors from the Cooper Hospital. The cause of death stated by doctors at Cooper Hospital was asphyxia due to hanging.
Insiders say the circumstantial evidence collected by the Central Bureau of Investigation also indicates it is a case of suicide and not homicide.
The Central Bureau of Investigation has relied on 3 important findings. First one, the forensic report on the crime scene recreation. Second one, the profiling of the suspects, including of Riya Chakravarti. And the third one is the key witnesses who gave this statement and who were present when Sushant Singh Rajput died in the same flat. These findings were analyzed with the findings of AIIMS doctors on the viscera and autopsy report of Sushant Singh Rajput. And after analyzing all these findings, the Central Bureau of Investigation sources have told India Today that it appears to be a case of suicide and not a case of homicide.
From 14th of June, suicide, movie mafia, murder, money laundering, drugs. All these theories have been revolving around the death of a film star. Reporting only facts, India Today TV showed only what the agencies investigating the case told us.
Okay, there's big breaking news that is coming in at the moment. Actor Sushant Singh Rajput has committed suicide.
On 14th of June, India Today broke the news first, which shocked the entire nation. On June 15th, the autopsy report of Sushant Singh Rajput was accessed by India Today's Divyesh Singh first.
A team of 3 doctors have conducted the autopsy of Sushant Singh Rajput. Provisional cause of death is asphyxiation due to hanging. That's the latest coming in right there. Divyesh is now joining us.
This is the mortuary where we are standing outside. It is where the post-mortem was conducted, the autopsy was conducted.
On September 29, CFSL scientist Amitosh Kumar, who visited Sushant's Mumbai residence, told India Today there is no solid evidence of murder.
गला नहीं घोटा गया, उसको लटका है तो है, ये तो है कि लटका है, क्योंकि लटकने के निशान अलग आ जाते हैं, वो लटकने वाले निशान।
मतलब खुद से लटकने वाले या दूसरे के लटकाने वाले?
खुद से लटकने का दूसरे का चक्कर यही है ना कि वो अब ना तो कोई उसका पीएम रिपोर्ट में तो कुछ है नहीं,
फॉल प्ले कुछ नहीं है
अभी तक तो निकल। आप कोर्ट में साबित भी तो करोगे, थोड़ी किसी को ऐसे कह दो मर्डर है, अब खाली यूँ कह दो कि मर्डर, हाँ जी मर्डर है, तो वो तो मीडिया वाले मर्डर गाए जा रहे हैं।
Responding to the AIIMS report, Riya Chakrabarti's lawyer Satish Mani Shinde has said truth cannot be changed and speculations were motivated. The CBI is likely to continue its investigation into abetment to suicide. However, the probe agency says all aspects are still open in this case, and if any fresh evidence comes to light proving otherwise, murder charge will be added. With Munish Pandey, Divyesh Singh and Anjana Om Kashyap, Bureau Report, India Today.